さあ、ブリドリントン駅へやってまいりました。非常にのどかで、素敵な場所ですね。で、こちらは荷物室のようですね。
Railway post bags.
荷物室には用はないので、こちらは待合室でしょうね。ミスター・ロビンソンと出てますね。彼が、ロビンソン氏でしょ
う。Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
嫌な感じのおっさんですが、観察してみましょうか。ちょっとジョン・グッドマンに似てますね、顔が。オーストラリアの帽子。高価な服装。大きな金の指輪。それから何かここに、バッグがありますね。凝った装飾のバッグです。そして、ワニ革の靴。それでは彼と、会話してみます。
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes.
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
彼の、特別車について。
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
その会社について聞いてみましょうか。彼が取引している会社ということでしょうかね。
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
彼が取引しようとしていた会社は、南アメリカにあるチリという国があるんですが、そのチリのバルカザス社という会社でした。これは非常に重要なことなので覚えておいてください。それから、このロビンソン氏の試作品の価値について。
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in. And yet, I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
あなたはその消えた列車に乗っていたのかどうか聞きます。
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
Goodbye, sir.
どうやらここでミスター・ロビンソンは、降ろされたようですね。で、降りたまんま列車は行ってしまったと。で、脇には何やら、素敵なバッグがありますが、それは後ほど。さあ、もう一人、行かれる乗客というふうにありますが、彼の話も聞いてみます。
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
観察してみますね。彼はジョン・ネリガンに似てますけど、全然別人です。人物モデルを使い回しているだけです。仕事着。安い切符。既婚者。荒れた肌。何が起きたのか。
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
消えた列車の乗客なのか。
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
その列車に残ることができた金持ちたちについて。
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir. The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
そうですね、スペイン語を喋っていたということは、おそらくこのロビンソン氏の言っていた、チリのバルカザス社の幹部たちでしょう。彼らだけが、列車に残らされて、そのまま列車は出発し、イブシャムの前で消えてしまったと。では、駅長とも話をしておく必要がありそうです。
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
まず観察ですね。若年、清潔な制服、 則集。インクの汚れ。その問題を起こした、問題を起こしたじゃないですかね。乗客の問題について。
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
その二人の非常に怒っていた乗客というのは、隣の待合室にいるロビンソン氏と若い男の人でしょうね。昨夜何か変わったことがあったか。
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did, and I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say. How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
何か、社外費だというふうにえばっていますが、ちょっと脅しつけてやりましょうかね。彼は、新任の駅長のはず。規則集を持っていたのでね。
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. It was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
その隣のチェスターフィールド駅の、人から受け取った奇妙な電報というのは何か。
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
これがその、隣駅の、チェスターフィールド駅ですね。からの、妙な電報ですね。チェスターフィールド駅からの電報。チェスタフィールド駅。列車番号324。到着0時30分。発車0時35分。どうも支離滅裂ですが。
A telegraph.
これがその電報でしょうね。そして、何か文書が挟まっていますね。
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
試作品の保険証書。保険証書番号256458。被保険者トーマス・ L ・ロビンソンによる自動発電機試作品。試作品の損失に対し最大 50% を補填する。最大補填金額15,000ポンド。保険期間1年間。更新可。 15,000ポンドというのは大金ですが、最大 50% 補填されるみたいですね。試作品にかかったコストの 50% ということでしょう。試作品の保険証書について。
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from
I
doing.
apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
それから彼の脇にある、カバンについて。
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This Robinson is quite a character. We should learn more about him.
さて、このロビンソン氏のカバンは、荷物置き場に移動したそうなんですが、早速それを回収しに行きましょうかね。これですね。
This grip sack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
さて、鍵開けパズルですね。でこのように、シリンダーというか、筒を回転して、で、このように回転する、筒が何重にもなっていて、それらを、切り替えながら、合わせていくんですが、この黒い線が、つながるようにします。このようにですね。で、すべてつながったら、OK という、解錠というわけですね。ビジネスペーパー、ビジネス文書ですね。
Look, Watson, a bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
契約書がたくさん入ってます。
An exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
独占契約とありますが、他の契約書も見てみましょう。
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
独占契約を別な、相手とも、取り結んでいるんですが、それって OK なんでしょうかね。
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet another exclusive sales contract.
ここも独占契約ですね。
Mr. Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
前金を受け取っているということでしょうね。そしてこちらには、倉庫があります。特に見るべきものはないでしょうね。さあさあ、それでは、隣の、チェスターフィールド駅から、妙な支離滅裂な電報を受け取ったので、そちらに向かいましょうかね。ちなみにこちらでは、得られた非常に重要な情報は、 この駅でバルカザス社の役員たち以外の乗客は全員降ろされたということですね。そしてバルカザス社というのは、チリの、会社です。チリ人たちの会社ですね。ではチェスターフィールド駅へ。さて道中、人物プロファイルを見ておきましょう。トーマス・ロビンソン。高価な衣服と金の指輪から明らかなように、ロビンソンは裕福で社会的に高い位置にある。オーストラリアの帽子とワニ革の靴からは、彼が英国へやってきた外国人であると推測できる。ビジネスが目的に違いない。そうですね、彼は、オーストラリア人なんでしょうね。それから、行かれる乗客。この乗客の手と衣服から専門職の労働者だと思われる。彼は荷物を持たず一人きりであった。つまり旅行中ではなく、妻と休暇で出かけているわけでもない。職場まで毎日列車で往復しているのだ。このことから彼は鉄道に馴染みがあり、各駅やいつもの乗客たちをよく見知っているはずだ。その彼が、非常に怒っていたのは、何の理由もないのに突然列車から降ろされて、しかも残った、チリ人の、バルカザス社の役員たち以外全員降ろされたという理不尽なことが原因でしたね。それから、ブリドリントンの駅長。ブリドリントンの駅長はかなり若い。彼は制服を清潔に保っており、職務に忠実である。右手の指に付着したばかりのインクのシミは、この若者が多くの筆記を行ってきたことを示す。すでに研修を修了し、これが初めての役職のようだ。真面目ですが、融通の利かない若者のようです。